Hello, let's make some little monster friends. I've been trying out a few variations of this design. It's really simple because I don't like following patterns and I'm coming up with it as I go. This was my first attempt. I made it with black wool and I knitted a square for the body, and then I'm using a knitting dolly here to make some little arms. For this attempt I made one long strip to go through the middle, to poke out on each side to be the two arms. I then made, using a slightly bigger knitting dolly, 2 legs with little red boots at the bottom. I stitched these in before I folded it inside out, and I wasn't too happy with how they stitched, but here he is with this little smiley face and his button eyes. This was another one I made in like a navy blue with speckled bits in it, wool, and then I ended up making quite a lot of these. Since they're so quick and easy to make, I made them for a few friends so I could hide them in their rooms. I have so many different patterns of wool I wanted to try out using them. This one's a rainbow wool, but it's very long amounts of each colour, so it comes out a bit more stripy than some of my other wools, which change colour a lot more frequently. So I made 2 with this type, and it's fun to see because one of them is very purple and orange, and this one came out green, blue and yellow because it was those parts of the wool. With the later versions of these that I made, I learnt how to make 2 separate legs by casting on one needle, knitting the legs, then knitting the second leg on the same needle. You can find quite a few tutorials on YouTube on how to do it. It's very easy. So I made the 2 legs, knitted the middle, and then made the legs on the other end. Mostly I just guess rather than counting with the smaller wools, but it works out okay a lot of the time because I can just fold it over and check I've got it similar lengths. And this way I then didn't do the arms since I didn't like how they were sewing in, and they make these little tiny sack people with their 2 little legs, and they're very fun to prop up on things. I found them quite fun to hook on doors, on the door handles. But this was a bigger one I did. I made some tiny ones and some big ones. I knit them one way round and turn them inside out so you get a slightly neater finish. Allows that little seam. And then I sew the faces on before I sew them together so that I can access them nice and easy. This one I think is my favourite. I used gold thread on the eyes and I gave it quite big eyes. These are a couple of the little ones, and then these are the ones that I've hidden around the house. Each with their little button eyes and their derpy faces. And there they are. Thanks for watching. Bye.